except the Oasis.
Bush did 9/11. Turn around.
Box alive.
This is not worth. Hello.
Hi.
We just got back from seeing Ready Player One by the great director Steven Spielberg. Truly one of the more unique and inspirational and original directors of all time.
Absolutely.
I mean, nobody else besides him can read a book chock filled with original ideas and characters, make a movie out of it, and take all the credit. I did not care about this movie whatsoever. I actually didn't like it at all. I fucking actually hated this movie, actually. Yeah, what'd you think, Reece?
I hated, I'd say 85% of it, and then the other 15%, I mildly didn't hate it.
This entire movie is just a very surface level experience. It's a creek
wants to be a river.
filled with like posters of things you've seen before. That's what it is. Like a creek polluted
A
with like trash.
shitload of things you've seen
Trash of
before.
like action figures and posters and movie
Oh
things.
shit, what was that? But
That's where my mom put that. Oh, why did I have to kill my mom?
Damn.
Yeah, it's shit like that. The story's rather generic. The acting is okay. It's passable. The villain is, you know, the guy, you know him. He's the most generic pussy villain you've probably ever seen in your life.
Give you a small fortune.
The CG was okay. I mean, the problem with this movie, it's ironic, right? This movie's trying to mimic video games, but video games today look better than this fucking movie. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, and this movie already has it's already dated. When you have pop culture references in a film, it dates a movie. And this entire movie is just a fucking reference jerk sesh.
Every 5 seconds, something else that is just flashing in front of you. It's worse than The Force Awakens did with Jedi fans by throwing all these fucking things in there, just polluting the screen with bullshit. Yeah. This movie was that times 16 to the 35th power.
And the main difference between those two movies is this movie has no rhyme or reason. It just ran, oh, there's that.
Remember this album with this movie, with this game that had that show reference with this character and this thing? By the time you realize what you just saw, 17 other things have come past and you don't have time to relish in what you just saw. Yeah, there's no moment to appreciate. Like, oh, I remember that. Oh, fuck, what's that?
Yeah. Ah! There's no rules in the Oasis. There's no real principles. You don't really see like how the health system works or anything. Like people get injured and they heal up somehow. I don't know how the fuck. Some people need to be running around in the real world to move their characters. Some people can just meditate and just fucking fly. And the actual real world, which would have been way more interesting to talk about and like explore, is just a backdrop. It's not really even explored at all. You don't really know anything about these people, how the city became all stacked and shit. You don't know anything.
Yeah, I'm more interested in how they constructed the stacks than I am in anything else in this movie.
And they don't explain how it gets to that point. Like nothing is explained. It's just there to show some. Oh look, there's the Iron Giant. It's just a reference flick, man. The ending. I mean, there's cute moments in the movie for sure. There's moments where I was like giggled, smirked, some overall cute moments, but it's not justified. This movie is just a clusterfuck of references and guilty pleasures, and there's no reward to them if it's so fast.
Speaking of fast, a lot of the gameplay world, when they go to that nightclub place, like there was a Saturday Night Fever reference in there, but the way it was filmed, just in a circle fucking 360, 720 miles an hour, you can't enjoy a single bit of it because you just want to throw up and you just want the scene to end. You're like, fuck, I love this song. I would really love to enjoy the scene right now, but I can't because I'm in a tornado trying to view it and it's fucking awful.
That's what this movie was, just a fucking tornado. All that game scenes were so fast paced because you can't relish anything about this movie. Exactly. None of the cameos, except one particular little section where references an entire movie. That part was great.
That was probably the best part of the movie.
That's really it. I mean, there's nothing else to really talk about. Acting was fine. Directing was, Steven Spielberg, I don't fucking care about him.
This is one of those movies where they knew they didn't need to rely on writing, plot, directing.
They threw all their coins at the references. Let's get to the fucking ratings here. I'm giving this a 3.5 out of 10. Honestly, I did not give a shit about this fucking movie. It could have had so much potential. It could have like used the real world to talk about like addictions, maybe like video game addiction or like this like virtual addiction or something like that. But it did nothing. It was just fucking bland and boring and fuck.
I'm gonna give this movie a 4 out of 10. It was bad. I didn't give a fuck about any of the real life characters. I didn't give a fuck about the real world because they didn't explain it enough. But the movie that you're doing that's gonna have like that nostalgia feel, it can't have so much bullshit and all this junk, all this fucking shit going at your face. I know I was born in 78, so I can't really say I'm a 70s baby. So all those people that are born in like 63 to 68 to really enjoy the stuff, I feel like they won't be able to really feel that nostalgia like, oh man, whoa, oh my God, I remember that, Mom, oh, you're dead. They won't have that experience because there was just so much shit flying by the screen 100 miles an hour. Overall, negatives, extremely way out, like one positive.
If you watched this movie and if you liked it, there seems to be a lot of hype around this movie for some reason. I guess people are just really suckered in the references and pop culture shit because they're plebs. If you are though, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
I did.
Okay. Comment letting us know if you cried. Like, favorite, subscribe, there's just fucking do what you want, okay? We don't even care anymore. Because all these movies that we've been watching are just depressing me because they're all shit. I just want to kill myself.
I'm thinking of shutting it all down.
Till next time, okay? We'll
Later.
see you.
Yeah.
Dogs get views. If we don't reach 10K by the end of this video, we're going to kill both of these dogs. So he's the best director. This isn't going to work.
Bye.
We're going to kill these dogs real quick. You guys didn't give us views. It's not posted yet.
Fuck over!
Where's my gun, Reese?
It's in the shed.
Where's my shotgun? I don't even think people talk about the Bible.